So today's June the 17th. So we got the Juneteenth holiday coming up. On the 19th, they celebrating it on the 20th. You know, the holiday off of work.
Yeah, this is a good topic too, because Juneteenth, a lot of people don't know what Juneteenth is.
What is it? Do you know?
I know that supposedly, because I can't verify it, I'm not sure, but Juneteenth
I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, I wasn't there, but wasn't the day that all the slaves were officially free in the United States.
That's close, but
I think
it's more like this, and then we'll fast forward into what's going on today with that. But the original Juneteenth, June the 19th, was celebrated in Texas, in Galveston. You know Galveston?
Yeah, I heard of Galveston.
Yeah, Galveston's on the water. It's a port, really. Port of Galveston. All right, so now, 1863, January the 1st, was the so-called Emancipation Proclamation. And the reason for that was that the North was losing the war. The South was kicking their butt. So the president, people was talking, Frederick Douglass and them, the president and them talking. So, okay, here's what we do, man. We're going to free all this. We'll declare all the slaves free. And they can fight for us, for the North. That was what was happening. You follow me? So now, see,
that's the main reason?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's not.
What you thought?
Cool.
They our poor. we want to help our poor enslaved Africans.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't,
right?
More racist.
You had a feeling, right?
Yeah.
They wasn't rolling like that. If that was the case, they'd have been did it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
So that politics. That's a whole nother thing we'll get to from time to time. Okay, so fast forward. 1863, January the 1st. I gotta include this. That's why some people go to church on December 31st, New Year's Eve night. They call it watch. They have watch service. That goes back to that time. But they was waiting for the word.
Okay.
On January the 1st, 1863, they spent the night in church. Waiting for the word. So they got the word. Now, where did Juneteenth come in at? There was this, I just heard this today, again, I wasn't there. I've always known that there was some people who was responsible for going down the line. From D.C., Virginia, Carolinas, we'll come out to the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. Those are the slave states. Florida, Texas. All right, so now, the cat didn't get to Texas, to Galveston, until 1865. 2 years later, June 1865, 2 years after January 1863. And that's when the people in Galveston in Texas found out they was free.
So it took a minute for word to get along. Okay.
Well, also, you had people that wasn't trying to tell them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. People keeping it a secret.
You wasn't trying to tell them, man. Wait, you heard what? Nah, man, ain't nothing happening with that.
That's a rumor.
It's a rumor. There you go. And if I hear y'all say it again, I'm going to take somebody's tongue out. Because, they used to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, wicked stuff.
Yeah, man, they punish you. People want to know why we behave certain kind of ways, man. Because it was bred in us.
Yeah.
They take a pregnant woman and make everybody come out and cut her stomach open and stomp the baby in the head.
For real? Dang, I never heard of nothing like that.
I'm telling you, don't believe me, go look it up. Whatever I say,
yeah,
I ain't got time to go find it.
Yeah.
But if y'all think I ain't saying that, I'm saying something I done made up. You know, you go look it up.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying.
Nah, yeah, of course. I ain't doubting you.
No,
That's
I
just
ain't.
terrible.
I ain't getting on. You know, I ain't pushing back on you. I'm just making a statement.
Yeah, for the viewers.
Yeah, you understand? Yeah, man. Why you think we act certain kind of ways? You know, now there's another point I want to make on that subject, but let me go back to the Juneteenth. So, now 2 years later, 1865, June, when they got the word, man, they had a big festivity. And it's carried over. It's been, it's sometimes you could only see like a little spark, and sometimes you can see like a little flame around Juneteenth. But lately, it's been revived. And matter of fact, I was talking with a brother this morning. Say, why? Why is being promoted?
Oh, Juneteenth promoted again. Yeah. Because it just became a federal holiday.
Yeah.
Now, to me, I'm like, why?
What?
You know, it's been years.
Yeah.
I ain't care about it now. Y'all care?
So this is what we come to say today, based on his experience, my experience. So that they want to get people to relax and think, well, yeah, y'all been free since 1865, and whatever you ain't done, whatever your situation is your fault.
Yeah, it's always been the excuse.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can see why they would be making such a big deal out of this Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was watching a guy, and he was saying that they made Juneteenth a federal holiday to dilute the significance of it. Because now everyone can celebrate it. You know, everyone got work off. White people and black people got work off.
Yeah, make it a holiday.
Yeah, for everyone.
A party day.
Yeah,
party day. Yeah, that makes sense too. Just like they did Dr. King holiday.
Yeah. It's like once it's for everybody, it dilutes the importance for us.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. That make a lot of sense.
Like for example, he talked about how some brand of ice cream in Walmart said Juneteenth flavored ice cream.
Who said that?
This guy named Dr. Umar Johnson.
Oh, Umar, yeah, Dr. Umar.
No.
He be peeping, man.
Yeah, he got a lot of good information.
Yeah, he be peeping a lot of stuff, man. Juneteenth flavor, huh?
Yeah,
man, they be like on it like that, brother. If they do it, you better step back and look.
Yeah.
Don't just accept it for what it is, you know. Now, on that note, you say it's for everybody. I want to make this point, and maybe it might be another subject. You can't oppress a people. Oh, I'll put it like this. You might have heard this before. In order to keep people down, you got to stay down. So, the people that oppress the enslaved Africans, the slave holders, the overseers, you know, it cost them. It didn't cost them like it cost us, but it cost them. Because you can't hold a man down. If I'm holding you, I can't go but so far. And I only got one hand to operate with.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right.
Yeah. I'll be more mindful of that. But that people need to think about that. A lot of the behavior of the ruling class here, the 1% or whatever you want to call it. And even the ignorant, you know, middle class and blue class people, blue collar people rather, you know, a lot of their ignorant behavior is because they were so busy oppressing us and oppressing each other, quiet as it's kept. You know, if they would just relax and let everybody do themselves, you can imagine what this place would be.
Yeah.
Huh?
It'd be much better, yeah. There's been too much energy put into oppressing one another.
Exactly. I don't know if you look at Western movies. I'm gonna make the same point. As a matter of fact, I just found an old one I had never seen before last night. Abilene with Randolph Scott. But the theme, if you ever look, the theme is always the same. Somebody trying to do something to somebody else. The cattle people don't want the farmers. They want to run the farmers out, burn up their farmers. You know, somebody see the Cartwrights, so they figure they want to take all their property. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Some beef in the Western movies.
Yeah, man. And what you think? You think them same people? Do you think they gone? They had children.
Yeah. They raised them children.
Yeah, the same kind of way. They ain't gone. They descendants is still with us. Yeah. You understand? So, you know, that's the nature of this society. You know, they tell you, freedom, justice, and equality. But they don't practice it. You know? So now going back to the Juneteenth thing. You ever heard of Reconstruction?
Yeah, the Reconstruction Era?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I'll put it in a nutshell. One of my teachers, I'm going to call his name, Brother Claude Sharif. Claude Sharif was a scholar of Reconstruction, right? Mm-hmm. His expression was to say, the South lost the war, but they won the Reconstruction. Now, how that happened? After the war, we were making serious moves. We had a lot of independent towns and communities. Mm-hmm. We even had people going from the southern states as Congress people in Washington. Mm-hmm. What you call wasn't the first, Adam Powell and them. They wasn't the first. We had them in Reconstruction. But what happened, there was some political finagling. We could go into it another time. But through the political finagling, the federal troops, the Union troops, the federal troops was taken out of the South. They were there to protect us from our old enemies, the slaveholders. Yeah. But through political finagling, the troops was withdrawn. So then I'm trying not to use no negative names. The oppressors, the old slaveholders and their crew, they got busy. They start killing people. Yeah. Start knocking people off, assassinating people. And then the night riders. What's another name for the night riders?
What, the KKK?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they was real active.
Yeah, they got busy, man. They got busy. So 1865, 75, 85, that's 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. By 1885, 1890, that's when it started flipping. And by 1900, they was back in effect.
The oppressors?
Yeah. Okay. They were back in effect. You couldn't say nothing. Better not say nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's when, you ever heard of the expression, convict labor?
No, I never heard of that.
That's when they would lock you up and make you work.
Oh.
It's like say we was white and we cousins, right? So I'm the sheriff. Mm. And you got a farm or a lumber mill or a mine, like a mine with silver and coal and whatnot. So I lock them up. And then I rent them out to you.
Slave labor. All over again.
Hey, that was, hey.
And then I'm assuming the government ain't have no protections against that.
No, that's what I'm saying. They had took out the northern people. They took the troops out. And they had what they call a Freedman Bureau. They were supposed to look out for our interests.
Okay.
But they diluted that, to use your word again. They diluted that. So you was the only option you had, or out that we had, was to get the hell out of town.
Yeah, because the cops was probably working with
all
them.
Down together, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because they was not. If they wasn't family, they was lodge brothers, or church brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody could make money off of us, except us.
And this was after this was after slavery, like the official slavery ended.
Official slavery.
Yeah, this was still
official slavery.
Yeah, because I always had a feeling it was still going on. You know,
it's like, going on. This here, what I just described, this convict labor and stuff, it was going on freely up until the 70s. And listen, man, I can't tell you it ain't going on somewhere right now. The thing is, since it's a holiday, Juneteenth holiday, spend the time with your family. Spend the time learning exactly what it is. You know, in this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Juneteenth weekend. You know, before you get all groggy and overeat and tired from whatever, you know, you'll learn something, man.
Yeah.
You'll learn something about Reconstruction. Learn something about the Civil War, or what they call the war between the states. What part did we play in that? You know? Learn something about Reconstruction, the time right after the Civil War. And then learn something about why we celebrate Juneteenth. What's the origin of that? Other than that, enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Eat right, sleep right, walk right, talk right, and you'll be all right.
All right, cool.